So here's a fun little video for you all. Let's talk about the truth about drugs. Drugs are cool! Right, before fully getting to this, let me just point out, I don't agree with taking drugs. I know I've just said they're cool, but it'll make sense in a second. I don't agree with cocaine, ecstasy, amphetamines, ketamine, cannabis. Wait, cannabis I do. But I have my reasons for that too. Medically, cannabis is good for you. I don't smoke it myself. I do agree with smoking it. Or eating it. Or any other means of ingesting it. But all the other drugs, the bad drugs, I don't agree with. What I meant by drugs are cool, the way they react with your brain or with your nervous system or with your body in general, the way they play tricks on your eyes, the way they make you think, the way they make you feel, the way they just react inside your body. That process is cool. I personally find it fascinating, and I've done a lot of research into drugs without actually taking drugs. Stay in school, kids. Don't do drugs. Yeah, I probably sound like your f***ing parents, but get over it. How many of your parents will tell you that the way drugs react with your brain is cool? You take LSD, you see some cool shit. You take amphetamines, your brain's gonna start making up crazy stuff. And if you're creative, if you write, if you make music, you're gonna have a lot of fun with that. I'm not promoting doing it, but there has been endless scientific tests to see how these drugs react with you. When LSD was first discovered, the guy who taken it then went on a bike ride home and it hit him. That was probably the best bike ride he's ever had, and I'd love to see his results from that research. Yeah, taking LSD for research. Great going, dude. But the way these, not even illegal drugs, caffeine, nicotine, alcohol, there's plenty of drugs out there that are legal, and the way they react with your body is cool. I find it fascinating that if you take some tramadol, if you take some codeine, or if you take any painkillers whatsoever, then they affect your nervous system and your ability to feel pain. If you take sleeping tablets, then they react with your body in some way to make you fall to sleep. If you take caffeine, it reacts with your body to make you feel more alert. Christ, even energy drinks have caffeine in. And to drink an energy drink, you are still taking drugs, in a manner of speaking. And it's that I find cool. The way, not just illegal drugs, but all drugs react with your body. Now, you may feel differently about it. I know when it comes to drugs, a lot of people are on the fence, or they're either one way or the other about it, and they will disagree or agree to the best of their ability and not sway their decision on it. But I personally feel this way about it, and I just felt the need to share it because I can. This is my channel. I will talk about what I feel I want to talk about, and if you don't like my videos, then the odds are you're not going to watch. However, I will have other videos that you might find entertaining. Go and watch them. You can see from the title what the video is about. This one just happens to be drugs. Now, if you're a drug addict, or if you just take drugs or have experimented with drugs, then shame on you. But the odds are, you've lived a more fun life than I have. I mean, I've done some pretty cool stuff without the use of drugs, without the need for them, or anything along those lines. But the way taking drugs makes you see the world, not that I know from personal experience. I've heard stories, I've done research, I've looked into this endlessly, and I'm still looking into it now, when new drugs come into the news and all that sort of stuff. I just crave knowledge, and drugs, space, and the news, politics, all that sort of stuff are things that I tend to research the most. I just love the way the world works and everything that goes on in it. Not that I love everything in the world. War, for example. But the world is a cool place to live. And drugs just adds to that coolness. It's wrong, they're dangerous, and people shouldn't do them if they're illegal drugs. But all these legal medications, this is where I agree with cannabis and believe it should be made legal for medical use. All those kind of things are cool the way they react with your body. Now, is it such a bad thing to say? Leave your thoughts below and let me know what you think. Not just about illegal drugs, about medical too, or any form of drugs, caffeine, nicotine, alcohol, anything whatsoever, just drugs as a whole. And if you want to get in touch with me, follow me on Twitter, like the Facebook page, ask me a question on Ask FM, you can listen to my music on SoundCloud, go over to my Tumblr and follow me on there, or you can check out my website. And there's all links below if you want to go and check them out. And you will see me next time. Bye guys.